growing space. I mean, I think the really interesting thing is that we're right at the start. Now, some people say that smartphone penetration has reached 50%. I've heard it quoted today that smartphone penetration is only 50%. Really, we've got a long way to go still to build the market. The biggest problem that I've seen from my vantage point working with the agencies is that the creative strategists still don't have a great idea as to where mobile fits into the overall media mix. They know, for example, that if I want to reach a very wide audience with a brand message, that TV is still the way to go. If I want to drive performance, if I want to reach that message at a certain point in time, that maybe online is a great way to do this, search is a great way to do it. I think now the campaigns that we've seen today, there was a presentation from Google showing the fantastic Coke campaign where they're connecting mobile to the digital out-of-home experience where I can see a display ad, I can request a Coke, I can send it to a friend anywhere, well, a friend, a stranger, anywhere in the world. That's a really great way for the brand to touch the lives and to tell a human story both directly on my phone and across continents to people out there in the world. So those types of campaigns are fantastic. I think the forward-thinking brands right now, they're the ones really thinking cohesively on a multi-platform basis. Toyota, for example, that we worked with at Yahoo, they were a fantastic brand doing iPad, mobile, they were doing web, they were doing TV, they were doing radio, they were linking the whole thing together into one cohesive program. So they were definitely a great brand, and one of the examples again we saw today from Contagious was the backseat driver Toyota app where the kids can be sitting in the back of the car with GPS, with their route maps and a little fun cartoon car. They can be driving along behind mum or dad and experiencing really the joy of that Toyota experience, that Toyota brand right there inside an app. That's a nice segue, in fact, to this afternoon's session. We did the brand perfect session this afternoon, the masterclass. I enjoyed that because rather than thinking specifically about display creative, we were thinking much more about how mobile fits in as a part of a wider story. In this case, we were saying, well, the brand has come here saying that they want to build an app. The university wants to build an app. But in many cases, we need to be thinking about exactly who they want to touch. They want to touch the alumni, the current students, the prospective students, maybe even the parents of those students that are there, looking to see if their hard-earned dollars are being well spent. This type of cohesive touch point can't be exclusively based in display advertising. And at the same time, as you build an application, you need to think about how that's going to have a wider role both for the brand and for the community.